suplex machine Taz, the great Tony Schiavone, and it seems imminently by the newly crowned IWGP World Heavyweight Champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, Moxley!
Tony Schiavone, this past Friday night, Jon Moxley defeated Tetsuya Naito of New Japan Pro Wrestling to capture the biggest professional wrestling title in Japan.
And you know what? A guy like Jon Moxley, and Taz, I'm sure you would agree with this, is so tough. It's going to be very, very difficult, I think, to get that title away from him.
Absolutely, no argument at all. Mox, he is tough to tackle at any time. Nevertheless, now with that IWGP Championship for sure.
It'll be very interesting to hear what Jon Moxley has to say tonight live on Dynamite as we close in. This is, Taz, the final Dynamite before Dynasty, coming up live on pay-per-view this Sunday in St. Louis.
Yeah, St. Louis is going to be rocking for sure for Dynasty this Sunday, no doubt. But right now, this Indianapolis here, Indies rocking with Mox.
A lot of great men have held that title throughout the years, of course. Okada, Jay White,
Will Ospreay.
and
now, Jon Moxley, the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. See a good look at that title belt.
Kenny Omega, one of the greats ever to hold that IWGP Heavyweight Championship. Look at the fans, they're just eating it up, man.
Everybody's here to have a good time. Schiavone, soak it in, buddy.
It's a great week. This is Dynasty Week, guys. We're kicking off Dynasty Week.
That's right, we've got Dynamite tonight, and then this Saturday, 3 straight hours Collision, immediately followed by Rampage, and then less than 24 hours later, Dynasty live on pay-per-view.
Our fans in Peoria, Illinois, we're going to be there on Saturday for that big 3-hour doubleheader at the Civic Center.
And then this Sunday, Chaffetz Arena, St. Louis, Missouri, for Dynasty live on pay-per-view. Champ, the floor is yours.
One of the first championships I ever won, you know. Salvation Army Community Center in Fountain Square right here in Indianapolis. Funny. Now, even back then, 20 years ago, I was swimming upstream. I never really had the wind at my back. I've never had help. In fact, a lot of people try to tell me what I can and can't do, what I can and can't accomplish. Well, my message for them is the same now as it was 20 years ago. Kiss my ass and watch me. Watch me. Watch me as I climb mountain after mountain after mountain. Because being great is not about what other people say. It's about what's in here. Now, if you didn't know, this is the IWGP Championship. This championship is steeped in history. It is illustrious to the extreme, and I have been chasing it for 5 years. 5 years of pain and heartache, of wins and losses, pints of sweat and blood, thousands and thousands of miles back and forth across the ocean. I've been chasing it. 5 years ago, a lot of people said me holding this championship, especially holding this championship on live on Dynamite, was impossible. It wasn't impossible. Not if they knew what was in here. Not if they knew what was inside me. Because that is what this is all about. When your back is against the wall, how deep can you dig? When you feel like you've got nothing left, when you're choking on your own blood, how deep are you willing to dig? How far are you willing to go? Are you willing to dare to be great, to prove the doubters wrong, to show the world that's what AEW is about? Which brings me to my point, this Don Callis family. Some very, very talented individuals have got themselves in league with this Don Callis. Don Callis is a creep. I have no time for this Don Callis, and he is feeding them lies, and they are buying them. And what's worse, over the weekend, these guys, they put a hit out and tried to injure my friend, my teammate, Bryan Danielson. Now, if you're gonna put a target on Bryan's back, you might as well put a target on mine. You guys wanna get violent? You wanna be tough guys? Well, you're welcome to come find me. I'll be here all night. But I suspect maybe I'm not your type. Now, what I could do is run up on y'all with a tire iron and blast you in the back of the head. What I could do is run you over with a car in the parking lot here tonight. But I get the sense that you won't learn nothing. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pick the biggest, baddest, meanest one of all y'all. Powerhouse Will Hobbs. And I'm gonna challenge Will Hobbs to a match 1 week from tonight in the main event of Dynamite in Jacksonville. And Will accept. And in that match, Will find out just how out of his depth he is when he steps into the ring with the IWGP World Champion. Because I'm not gonna make it quick, and I'm not gonna make it easy. I am gonna drag Will Hobbs to the deepest waters that there are, and he will look around and he will see no shoreline, and when he asks the referee to come rescue him or he sinks to the bottom of the ocean, he will know the difference between me and him, and he will know that Don Callis is feeding him lies. He will know that him, just like everybody else in this business, none of you, nobody can touch me. There are a lot of great wrestlers in the world, but there is only one, and there is ever gonna be one, Jon Moxley.
A declarative statement by Jon Moxley calling out Powerhouse Hobbs with fans coming up tonight. Claudio Castagnoli, Will Ospreay, one-on-one for the first time ever. You will see it live here tonight in Indianapolis, then this Sunday on pay-per-view. Ospreay, Danielson, the dream match. Who is the best wrestler, perhaps of all time? We will find out this Sunday at Dynasty. But fans, after the apparent attack last week on Mercedes Moné, we understand that right now we are about to hear from the CEO.